Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting back to new lands here. We're going to plant some oats in this field directly in front of us to get started. And we got some weeds to take care of in the cotton field and just kind of getting re-established or re-familiar with this playthrough today. Go ahead and lower and turn it on. We'll get started and we'll keep talking about some of the plans here. So just like I said, we're getting reacquainted with the build and what we've done so far on this farm. So that'll be the first thing, is getting some of these fields planted here in the spring. We have 3 fields that need to be planted, and I think we'll do oats in 2 of them and potentially sorghum in 1 of them. And that should allow us to flip them and replant some wheat and barley on the same fields later this year. And that's definitely going to be the plan, to keep the flour mill populated with grains so that we can get some more flour going, because we're getting low on that. The flour mill is shut off right now because it ran out of goods. The bread factory is still producing a good amount of bread. They have a lot of flour left over from last year, so we'll still be getting some money coming in from that. And after that, gosh, when we get into summer and fall, we're gonna have that huge cotton harvest, and we're really hoping this is the year we get enough money to build our ranch and really make this area look exactly how we intended at the end of this playthrough. Let's get this planting done. Well, we've ran out of seed. We've almost got this done. I'm hoping filling this up one more time will give us enough seed to do the rest of this field and the next one. Making some pretty good progress here. We got the oats almost completely in the ground, like I said. It's real nice to be back on new lands. I think we will use the multi-fruit buying station, though, to fill this up with seed. I was struggling to get it to respect the fact that we have fertilizer in here, and it worked this time. Beautiful. All right, let's head back out. We'll get this all done. And I think this middle field is what we'll do the other oats. And then the field behind us we can do, or the field next to the cotton field, we can do sorghum. And we'll finish this past this direction and move on to the rest of them after that. On to the second field here, planting the oats. Making a lot of progress this morning. We'll have to get the roller out next. So we need to spray the weeds as well, as we mentioned earlier. I need to check on the sheep, because we got to get that grass because the grass isn't going to be ready till April, and I'm worried about them running out of food before then. We might be okay. It's just about full as of this morning. Can't remember if that gets us a month or not, but we'll definitely save all the grass this cut for the sheep. And then the next cut this year, we can do silage and make some cash off of. And that big cotton harvest, I'm hoping, is super profitable for us. And that's going to be the big item of year 6, is that big harvest. Boy, oh boy. Talked about we might regret that when we get to it. I think it's going to be fun. And the last pass. Lots of oats in the ground. We're just about out of fuel. I think we'll be able to put the seeder away and then get back to the fuel tank before we run out, unless we're super unlucky. But we are going to do that. We'll head down to the new farmyard to put this away and then head back up and get the roller all prepped. Very nice. 2 fields planted in a beautiful March morning. Oh yeah, the new farmyard. Looking good down here. This will lead to the house eventually, directly across that street there. But we'll go ahead and get lined up here good to get this seeder put away. Back it on up. Crank it back this way. Perfect. All right, let's get on up. Get that fuel before we run out. And get the roller going. Guess I should have grabbed the roller while I was down there. That was silly. But we're all full on fuel, so we'll go get the roller, and I think we'll have a worker do the rolling for us. And we'll start working on spraying the weeds in the field directly in front of us. Let's take this route. I haven't taken this road in a while. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Gives us an idea how big that cotton field is. Oh, man, do I remember planting that. That took a little bit of time. There's the roller. All connected. We'll head on over to the big field first. Always seems to be nice to get the big one out of the way. We can take our little cut through as well to get over there quicker. I really like the way this farm has turned out. Probably my second favorite cattle ranch. All right, we'll see how good a worker does with this. We'll do course play. And I think we'll do 2 headlands just to help it a little bit. And we want to go first waypoint. Drop that down to recommends 12. We'll get down to 12 there, and away you go. Let's just see them off first, make sure everything's looking okay. Possibly my favorite texture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that means the Massey Ferguson will be doing the spraying for us today. Need some herbicide here. We'll see if we have any of that around or what's in the sprayer now. A little bit of herbicide. I don't think that's going to be enough for that entire large field. Do we have any in here? No. Let's cruise around and see. Otherwise, we might try the filling station. What do we have out here? Is this herbicide or is this just fertilizer? Fertilizer and fertilizer. Okay, let's see if the bind station will work with this. I'm not sure exactly how you would open this one up. Did N work? I can't tell. I can't tell. Moment of truth. You could put herbicide in the... That's interesting. It does fill it up. All right. $1,200 worth of herbicide there. And after playing on old school, it's super nice to get to use this big sprayer. Let's get lined up here. Get it all completely unfolded. Yeah, that width it's impressive. It's impressive. Hopefully this is enough herbicide. Go ahead and get the spraying going, turned on, and away we go. 7 miles an hour. Good amount of weeds though, so we can see what we're doing. This, I'm hoping, brings in a ton of money in the fall, because we're gonna need it for the ranch build. I didn't think we were gonna get this far. We almost got all the way done with the herbicide before running out, and there it is. We are on just the end of the 5th pass there on GPS. Let's go get a little bit more. We're gonna need it for the other 2 fields, so I do not mind buying a complete tank full here. Cruise on up and start filling. $1,900. We got to start making money soon. But with seasonal growth on, we've documented it's a slower grind. We don't get to flip fields as quickly as we do on other things, and we just had a little bit of money come in from our production selling at the 12 o'clock hour there. So let's get back to number 5. And we will finish that little section that we missed. Might as well open up now. There we go, lock on in. Great demand at the supermarket. Too bad we don't have anything to sell. It's like they're doing a real good job with the rolling. I think there's a couple spots we'll have to clean up at the end, and then we'll be able to do that second field ourselves. And all complete. Just about 6% short there. We'll put this away and take over for that worker to finish up the rolling and get the other field done. And then we'll move on to April. The worker is all done. We're gonna grab these spots that were missed before moving on to the next field. Got to get as much of a yield bonus as we possibly can this year. Got to make a lot of money. That's the plan. Get that here. A little bit of the edge of the field that was missed. Not sure how much of a bonus that'll give us, but we might as well complete it. Not sure if this stuff got planted, but we'll roll over it anyways. It looks like it did. At least some of it did. Little extra crop. A little extra rolling. All right, that should do it for this section. We'll head up to the top of the field and see if there's anything there that got missed. Much better job up here. There's a couple spots. We can get those real easy, though. Nice. All rolled. We'll let that little bit slide. We're going to keep it unfolded because it takes so much time to fold up and unfold while we drive here. Don't recommend to do this in real life, especially at 32 miles an hour. All right, here we are, tiny little field. Should conclude March's work around the farm. Here we go, get this rolled nicely as well. Really maximizing that yield, which would maximize our income from this field. And look out for the light there. We got it. Got it. Cruising on. Couldn't quite make that turn. We're gonna try again. I was trying to be fancy there, and I failed. I failed, guys. There we go. That should do it, though. We'll stop and continue on. Misjudged how to turn there with this wide of an implement. We're getting better. I'm getting better at driving, I swear. And this should be the last pass unless I steer incorrectly here. I think we got the width just about right here. Very nice, beautifully rolled field. All we have to do is put the roller away. Oh, we missed a tiny spot. Oh, got confident. Got confident. Lower it. Stop a little bit. There we go. Now we can take this down and put it back where we found it. All right, let's see. See how this backing up goes. Turn it a little bit more. Yep, we're a little blind. I guess I like to go that way, but I guess we need to look this way so we can see how close we are to all this stuff. But it really messes with my head backwards like this. Let's see, we're doing good, doing good. Oh, we lost it there. If I can stay at this view, I'll get it fine. Just jackknifes. And there we go. All right, we're gonna head on over to the house and check on the sheep food on our way up there. But then I think it's time to sleep. Hop out and take a look here. How we doing? We got 5,000. I think they'll make it through the night. We get a well-deserved early night. $66,000. Okay. It's April. We got some stuff to do. We're gonna head on over to the bread factory. It's still early enough. We should be able to sneak through and get these sold and then lose our wood or lose the bread. Let's get these attached a little bit better. I think cab view. Yeah, cab view's better for this. There we go. Wish I could strap them in. Are we really only have one more thing of bread? That's not good. I was hoping for a little more cash by selling this bread, but it is what it is. We'll get by. All right, first little load here. $78,000's our total now, and another 1,000 pieces of bread to get sold. I was hoping it would produce more, but it didn't. So is life. Another $6,000 here. All right, we'll get the forklift put away, and then we will head back home. Yeah, we got some weeds to spray in the 2 fields that we just planted. That field out to the left there, we're gonna get planted today. But we gotta take care of... Are we out of food here? We are out of food. Okay, so we gotta take care of the grass next. So I'm going... Ah! We're okay. We're okay. I'm going to get the mower down here, and we're going to sell it because it's not really used in real life for cutting grass the way we are. So we're going to change course and get that out of here. And we're going to use the roller later today, so we'll just leave it out. Trying to do things more realistic, and we would not be cutting grass and making silage or hay or feed for the sheep with this mulcher style. Oh, we're using it for mulching. We were not using it for cutting. That's right. Okay, this is staying. Silly Chris caught up. Should have mulched that other field. Doofus. But we are going to head back to the store anyways, because there is a purchase I want to make today. And we'll check the used market before we do this, but we're trying to be big boys. You'll see him momentarily. We're going to back up to about right there, turn everything on, and start creating that swath. That's going to be super easy to pick up with the baler. And we're flying. Speed override off on this? Oh, yeah. 20 is a little fast. 20 is a little fast. We'll slow it down to like 18 because you see how we turned there? That was a little crazy. We'll go 16. That feels good. Cruise around the headland a couple times and then we'll do some ups and downs. Yield's looking exactly how it's been, so that means we treated the field correctly. We'll have to get some lime and fertilizer down after baling. Lots to do in April. We got to get busy. So we're a little underpowered going uphill, but it seems to do the job. Maybe we need to do some maintenance on all of this and get it to a little more power, a little more horsepower back in the tractor, but cruises down at about 6 miles an hour climbing the hill, and then it gets back up to speed. So not much slower than it would be if we weren't using the speed override anyways. So no complaints here for me. But finishing this last pass, and then we'll get the baler out and get this baled. I think we will get the John Deere set up on the sprayer though, and start getting some of the weeds taken care of by a worker while we do the rest of this baling. And complete. Hook up to the baler, but hop over to that John Deere before we get rolling. And we might as well start with this one. We'll clear that course, go ahead and jump in here, and we'll do one headland because this is gonna be super quick. And first waypoint, there we go. Get this menu gone, and let's get that all unfolded and ready. And stop right there because we got some grass to pick up right here. Lowered, activated. And do we have a stuck tractor? Oh my. Why are you even trying to do that? I have no idea how far you got. You're not even in the right field. Oh my. What did this course set up? I guess we'll do that ourselves in a little bit. And I think the sheep are gonna be really excited to see this food when they get it. Beautiful, beautiful. All done. Let's get this little bit here and we'll shut it off, unload. Like so. And put the baler away, just like that. There it is. I've been driving all over the place looking for this dang trailer. Just get a few of these picked up so right away to get the sheep happy again. And that's the wrong size, apparently. Okay, 240, okay, even better. First load ready to drop off, and I think we'll just drop them close enough to where the sheep can just take them. And that should be good right there. Let's double check before we drive off a cliff here. Did they get some food in there? Didn't. There we go. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on it. And this should be plenty of grass for a while. We'll just put the trailer over here for now and get on with the next task because we almost dumped it. We almost dumped it. I don't know what happened to course play here, but we'll go ahead and do this ourselves. Get all these weeds taken care of. And it's pretty sad. I was hoping it was able to do this without us having to do it for them, but sometimes things don't work out the way you intend it to. I think it'll be able to pull off doing course play on this field, so we'll give this another shot here. Generated in the right field, so Should be good. We'll go ahead and use what we have here, but we're gonna do sorghum. Just to double check that I'm not losing my mind. Yes, sorghum. Sorghum. And this is the field where we're gonna do that in, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know how much it's gonna need, but let's go ahead and get going. Turn it nice and green with the fertilizer. Only 10 seeds per meter squared. So maybe we have enough product? We'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Yeah, one headland done, and we did see that the sprayer is moving around. The John Deere is doing its job, so it didn't get stuck like it did on the other field. That's good. We did the small field. We'll let them do the big field. There it is. Turning around right now. Awesome. That's right. We pre-planned some things to the left here. We'll have to decide if we're still going to do that. We're going to have the money to or not. That was a tailor shop in the spinnery, if I'm remembering correctly. And all complete, just enough fertilizer. Love it. Didn't have to spend any money. And fold it on up. Grab the roller. And get going on that. That's the only job we got left today on the farm. Ew, get a little wobbly there. There, that should do. They're all done spraying the weeds. We got the John Deere just sitting waiting for us to go bring it back into the sheds. But we'll get this rolling going. Quite a busy day on the farm on Newlands here. Very nice to be back where it all started. Here we go. And this Massey Ferguson should be able to handle this. But I'm going to go ahead and get this rolling done and then call it a day. Thanks for hanging out on this episode of Newlands. Plenty more to come in the next few weeks of this series as we attempt to wrap it up with year 6. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one. My name is Socksway Up.